Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. This is a very motivated squad. Coming in here against a Big Ten team, these guys have a lot to prove. He said, we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Northern Illinois' kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Hand off from the shotgun. He never had a chance to get it to the edge in first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Huskies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run now to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They'll go to the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hard running there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game. Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortless.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. He's got him. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Gets open down the middle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Johnson.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Just feeds the running back. Spins away from the defense. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. pulls and fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Back to pass on second down. Bring in the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. In the red area, it's Johnson. Knocked down for the tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team. But this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got great speed, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The handoff to Johnson. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. make his way to the corner.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Fowler. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. He now has 62 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game. They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out.
Makes a grab and room to run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The RPO, it's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. Line gets set. First down. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. Looking downfield, it's Childs.
And I really like the relief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But
oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. Pass to 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow, turning it on. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. This time he wants to throw. What a grab with one hand. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you what, wide receivers out there, you earn your opportunities. You make catches like that, the quarterback's going to keep coming your way.
He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. Creates a little room. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Johnson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the grab on the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback.
Snap to the up man. It's a fake. Runs through the tackle. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have rained through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Deep shot for the end zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropping back, it's Childs. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Trying to bully their way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pressure coming. Takes the easy completion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Can't get him to the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Childs. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Punts it out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. The give out of the gun. Oh, he got loose. He's now got 78 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Skips away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've do something to stop this quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He's looking to throw on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got enough for the first. All kinds of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. 2 set of downs after the complete. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gives it on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Worked his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Looking left. He makes a catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a second and long.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Gets it to the back. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Motion from the wide receiver. Running to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Wide receiver comes in motion. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And about the only thing good that happened on that last pass for the offense, completion percentage went up. Third down got longer. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Is the heat giving him some kind of mirage and he thought he saw 4th down someplace? It's not 4th down, and the punt team's on the field. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. off play action on first down. Complete to the left. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Timeout call by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught outside the numbers. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, a little release to the back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job. All of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Childs. He unleashes a long one. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's the Jayhawks with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Snap in the shotgun. With the catch, it's Thompson. The Huskies in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Maybe some room here. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Thompson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Here's the pressure, and down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. To the air, it's Childs. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, better look out! And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get the...
Makes the grab in their space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To throw, it's Child. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Still looking on the move. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Might have a chance. Quick step and go. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the RPO, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Running inside. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pulls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll run the counter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. that's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense working from the pistol.
Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Back to pass, it's Childs. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Got a man. It's Bush. Stumbled to the ground.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost. A short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. Could not make his way to the corner. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Back to the ground with the running back. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
18.
Gets the back moving. Run inside. It's Johnson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. The play-action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Bush. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Fires quickly. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Northwestern will send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Well, the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Bringing the heat, and it's a sack.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. But the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Davidson. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Off play action. He wasn't even close to converting. Stopped well short of the first down. What a job by this defense. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Behind the chains now on second and long. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. The quarterback takes a knee. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And that is no good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going. To the air, it's Davidson. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeps it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this fresh offensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. And they'll take a knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to take off. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So now it's 2nd and long. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He fakes it. They fake it. Goes to the tight end. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Huskies want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll flip it up to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Davidson. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pocket breaking down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Huskies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Makes the grab for the 2. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Here's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got...
He's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Northwestern! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Davidson. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.